make our own quill and have some fun with some disappearing ink. And with that, I thought I'd read to you a segment out of the Chamber of Secrets. Harry has just gotten Tom Riddle's diary, and he's sitting on his bed trying to make some sense out of the blank pages. Okay. This is from the Very Secret Diary chapter. Harry sat on his four-poster and flicked through the blank pages, not one of which had a trace of scarlet ink on it. Then he pulled a new bottle out of his bedside cabinet, dipped his quill into it, and dropped a blot on the first page of the diary. The ink shone brightly on the paper for a second, and then, as though it was being sucked into the page, vanished. Excited, Harry loaded up his quill a second time and wrote, "My name is Harry Potter." The words shone momentarily on the page, and they too sank without a trace. Then, at last, something happened. Oozing back out of the page in his very own ink came the words Harry had never written. "Hello, Harry Potter. My name is Tom Riddle. How did you come by my diary?" These words, too, faded away, but not before Harry had started to scribble back. Someone tried to flush it down a toilet. He waited eagerly for Riddle's reply. Lucky that I recorded my memories in some more lasting way than ink, but I always knew that there would be those who would not want this diary read. "What do you mean?" Harry scrawled, blotting the page in his excitement. "I mean that this diary holds memories of terrible things, things that were covered up, things that happened at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry." "That's where I am now," Harry wrote quickly. "I'm at Hogwarts, and horrible stuff's been happening. Do you know anything about the Chamber of Secrets?" All right, I'll see you back here in a minute, and we'll start working on those quills. Hey there. Okay, we are all set and ready to make our quill. Let me tell you what you're going to need. A fairly large feather. I believe this is a turkey feather. They sell them about a dozen to a package at the craft store, and these work really great for this project. So a pair of scissors. You're going to need to trim the end of your feather off. A ballpoint pen. I like this brand. It comes apart really easily. Just slip it right out of its casing there. All right, so I did go ahead and trim the end of my feather off, just that little tiny end. Just use your scissors, and remember, just trim a little, and don't, and see if your pen will go in there, and then trim a little more. And be really careful that you don't crush it. Just take your time with it. Once you have the end trimmed off, then just slip your pen right up the end of the feather. And the wide part should fit snugly in there. There is some give up there. If you think you need to trim some of the end of your pen off, you can, because they don't put the ink all the way to the top. Just please don't cut into the ink portion of it there, where you'll have a huge mess and your mother will be very upset with me. So I'm going to trim just a little bit of mine off. There we go. Oh yeah, fits perfectly. So now you can write with it. Let's see. Hello, Harry. I guarantee you'll be the only kid in class with this type of pen. Kind of fun. All right. We're going to do some disappearing messages. So I'm going to get some other things together, and I'll see you back in just a second. Okay, everyone, let's make some invisible messages. This is really cool. I know for certain that this detergent will work. This is a clear liquid laundry detergent, Arm & Hammer, sensitive skin. I know for certain it'll work. Not sure about anything else, but you're welcome to try it. Have your own science experiment. Also, you're going to need a black light flashlight. This is not just a, an LED flashlight. It's purplish. It's a black light. And a toothpick to write with. or anything pointy, really. I had a little bit of trouble with control with the toothpicks. I wish it was something a little longer. It's just the point of the toothpick is perfect. So, okay, and some paper. I like to tear the paper. It kind of makes it more fun looking. So, we're just going to take our toothpick and dip it into the detergent. And I'm just going to write a quick little message here. This would be really fun to do with friends. All right. So you can't see anything right there, but once you turn the black light on there, it shows up. The message shows up. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. Might not be able to. Wait, see if I can go from the back. Like that. I did some earlier, and you can really see that. But I used too wide of a, I used the end of a paintbrush actually, not the bristle end, like the stick end, and it just made it so big that you can actually kind of see it on the paper even without the black light, and you don't want that. So that's why the toothpick comes in really handy, so you can't see it very well. Let's see, where's the Chamber of Secrets on that one? Can you see that? This one I also did with that fat-ended paintbrush. Didn't work out too well because you can read it even without the light. But that says the cupboard under the stairs. Anyway, it's really cool. Be fun for some secret messages. Just have fun with it. See y'all later.